Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Hunky Dory TV. My name's Anne-Marie and I'm going to be looking after you for the next hour or so. We have got the wonderful Jess in the producer's corner. How are you, Jess?
I'm all right,
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. What snacks you got today?
Fruit.
Fruit.
Oh, that's boring.
Fruit. She did have granola though the other day in a yogurt. It was a little bit different than fruit. And in demonstration station, it's the wonderful Rachel. How are
Good
you?
morning. Yeah, I'm all right.
We
as
haven't
well.
done Facebook Live
I
together
know.
in forever.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is super exciting. So we have got a brand new launch for you today. It's very, very essential. It went crazy on Hobby Maker on Tuesday. It is our perfect poetry pads. So if you haven't seen them yet, you are in for an absolute treat. You're going to love them. But we've got lots of other things that kind of work alongside them as well. So stay tuned. Shall we take a quick look at this week's Win It Weekly before we get into it? Look at these. I love these stamp sets. I love this whole range, the Floral Dreams collection. It is absolutely beautiful. You have got 3 A6 stamp sets worth £24 and we have 5 lucky winners who will be in with the chance of winning these tomorrow. But we would like to know from you, how many words make up the world's longest poem? Is it A, 1.3 million? Is it B, 1.8 million? Or is it C, 2.2 million? What do you reckon? It's a long old poem, isn't it, that, Rach?
It very is. I think Nasty said it. If you said it all, it'd be like 3 months or something. Something ridiculous.
My word.
I think she said that. That sounds a bit too long in my head though now.
I know, but then it's a lot of words though, isn't it, that? Because like Bex was saying on Monday when she had to write some assignments at like college and they had to be like 1,000 words, that was enough,
Like,
you know? So yeah, it's a lot of words.
How would you think of that many words?
I know. And at like what point do you think, right, we need to
Let's
wrap this
stop.
up now?
Yeah.
It's getting a bit boring.
Oh, I've run out of paper.
So let us know what you think the answer is and we'll be selecting 5 lucky winners at random in tomorrow's show. Okay, we're going to have a quick look at some of the amazing cards made with this beautiful perfect poetry. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? I love these. Now, our perfect verses, if you've had those before, everybody loved those. They were absolutely amazing. And they were like a little bit longer than a sentiment. And these are our perfect poetry, which are a little bit longer than perfect verse. So they're just kind of a continuation of that style. So we have got 2 for you today. You don't have to choose. We have put those together in an incredible multi-buy for you. They are £9.99 each, but you can get both of them for £15.99. But if you are a Diamond member, that price goes down to £14.39. That's just over £7 each. That's absolutely bonkers, isn't it? You have got 96 poems in each pad. So these are going to keep you going for absolutely ages. And I love that there's so much you can do with these. You can use them as toppers on the front of your cards. You can cut into them using your dies. You can use your scissors, your trimmer, your tag punches. You can use them on the inside of your cards as well. If you just want a really beautiful verse on the inside of your card, you have that option as well. So let's take a look. Let's go with moments first. So let me just pop this on the side so you can see. You have got 2 beautiful poems on each page. You are going to get 4 of each as well, so you've got some variety if you want to do a little bit of decoupaging. I used them as a background the other day as well, which look really cool. You get all of them foiled in golds, but then you also get them all foiled in silver in the same pad as well. Lots and lots of different fonts, lots and lots of different kind of poems for different occasions in here. You have got here, we've got a thank you, we've got congratulations, we've got I have to figure them out what they are. I have to read them a little bit to work out what they are. That one is like a wedding one, a happy anniversary, I just love all the different typefaces as well. And obviously because these are printed, I always say printed, foiled onto our 140 GSM matte paper stock, you can add your inks onto this as well. So we've got, this one's lovely, the engagement one. The question's been popped and met with a yes. We're delighted to see such happiness. The love you have is one to behold, perfectly matched in heart and soul. It's lovely, isn't it? And then you got congratulations on your new home. We have got, oh, we're going to silver now. We have got this one, I love this just because one. I'm going to have to turn it round to read though, I'm so sorry. It seems they have a day now for almost everything, novelty gifts for all occasions and crazy cards that sing. But sometimes there's no need for all that silly fuss. I'm sending you this poem and the reason's just because.
Aww,
I love that one, it's
sweet.
so cute, isn't it? Little fingers, tiny toes, the cutest face, a button nose, that smile and those beaming eyes, those little gurgles, laughs and cries. The little one is finally here, so pure of heart and oh so dear. More perfect than we could have wished. This newborn babe is a precious gift. Oh, so cute. We've got thank yous, we've got your congratulations. So there's retirement in here as well. There's absolutely loads in there. So that one is your moments. Sorry, I had it on the side because they were all sideways. Sorry, Jess. We'll go back the right way. So you can get that one on its own as well. If you just want one, you can get it for £8.99 if you're a Diamond member. But for an extra, what was it, £6 you're going to get the other one for? You might as well grab the multi-buy. So this one is your birthdays, and they're all birthdays in here. We don't need to read them to find the occasions out because we know what they are. But you've got birthday boy. We've got this one that's got a much more kind of traditional script as well. So I love that we've got that variety. So we're suiting kind of all ages in here as well. I love that we can chop into these if we want to. We can snip into them, make them this one. I'm going to have to redo this one because it's so much fun. I know this card's a little late. I swear I did not forget. It was all a cunning plan, you see, to stop your birthday from being over yet. Or maybe I'm just early for your birthday that's next year. Or maybe it's the postie that should have got himself in gear. I just hope that you know that although this card is late, you'll always mean the world to me, no matter what the dates.
Oh, I think I need that
I
one.
was going to say it's the actual story of my life. Yeah.
It's the postie.
Yeah, we blame it all on the post people, not postman. This one's really cute as well. Oh, you do look wonderful, but are you aging the wrong way? Although the time is passing, you look younger every day. Whatever you are doing, it is working oh so well. You're another year older, but no one can ever tell.
Oh, I love that.
That's cool, isn't it? It's so cool. There's some really fabulous poems in here. Honestly, you're just going to love them all so much. And I just really like that we've got so much variety in terms of the fonts, in terms of the style of poems. We've got some fun, cheeky ones. We've got some real traditional ones. They are just wonderful. And they're just the perfect addition to your cards for, you know, adding on the fronts, and just, you know, how we use our perfect verses. So you've been able to do that with your poetry as well. It's just wonderful. Okay, now I have a small confession to make. The cards are in transit. Now, the lovely Liam at Hobbymaker was tracking them for us at 10:04. It's now 10:16 and he's not replied with the tracking. I mean, technically it's my fault because I forgot to bring them back, but technically Natalie didn't text me to tell me to bring them back, so
always blame Natalie. Yeah.
I don't think that's my fault, personally. So the bit that says card models, we're going to have to skip and we're going to have to go to demo. Soz. That's brilliant. At least I'm honest.
Yeah. It's the postie.
yeah, it's not my fault.
So I picked out my page, and I've already pulled these out. So I think this is the one from the moment.
It is, yeah.
So I'm just going to cut it down to A6.
Okay.
A6.
Yeah. Kind of 6x4-ish.
Yeah. So we're just going to go that 2 notches below the 4, and then let's just get nice scissors just to.
And we're a bit fluffy,
take a
aren't
little
we?
bit of
We
that
need a new
fluff
blade.
off. We do indeed.
We may as well get one while we've got them.
Definitely. Right, so I've bought in some of my inks as well. So as Anne-Marie said, these are absolutely great for inking on. And we've got some of our little finger daubers as well. And we're just going to quickly just use these just to, we're not going to rub it in, we're just going to stamp it on. So we get all these little dots going around our page. And I just think it makes such a lovely little background for them.
They look so good doing this with the finger daubers, don't they?
They do.
It's fabulous.
And especially because it is a smaller piece, so I think this size is absolutely perfect for it.
And what colours are you going for?
So we're going to go for a tangerine. So we're going to go for like a kind of orangey yellow palette.
Lovely.
We've got a peachy, and we're going to have a bit of buttercup as well for our yellow. And you could do this as much or as little as you want. I mean, if you wanted to stop at that, I think it looks absolutely perfectly fine. Or you can cover the whole page as well. Just going to add a little bit of yellow because I do want to still see some of that white behind these as well. And then we will start building up our card. Just do one there. I think I might just add just a little bit of mustard. That darker colour as well.
I do like the mustard.
And me, yeah, it does make it. It does remind me of mustard.
It does, yeah.
Right, so let's just add just one there. Oh, and then one there. There we go. Right, we're going to stop, otherwise I'll be here all day. I'm just like, yeah, let's add another one.
It looks so cool though.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You could use like any colour that you wanted to do that. So let's bring in, so we're going to do a 5x7 card, and I've also brought in some of our adorable scoreable as well. So first of all, we are going to use the orange, so we're going to cut this to just 2 notches below the 5 and then 2 notches below the 7, and that will give us a nice little white border going around our card. And then we've got our yellow, so we're going to cut this one 2 notches below the 4 3/4 and 2 notches below the 6 3/4, and then again that will give us a nice border of that orange. So let's get these stuck together. So we'll start off with our orange. I'm going to use my finger lift tape for this so it's nice and quick, and then pull the backing off these. And then let's line it up with our card. Make sure we've got that nice border going round. And then we'll get our yellow as well. I think I'm going to stick this on first. So I'm going to go in with our finger lift tape on our poem.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some foam pads to that yellow just to give it a little bit of depth.
I've just worked out that if you are a Diamond member and you get the multi-buy, for your 192 poems, it's 7 pence.
Oh wow.
A poem.
That's amazing.
7 pence.
7 pence. And people pay a lot of money, don't they, for cards with like loads of poems on.
We were saying at Hobbymaker it'd be really cool for you to be able to just take these to your craft fairs and things, and you know, be able to personalise the inside of the cards as like an insert.
Definitely.
And you can even have them already kind of chopped to size to add in. And you can add a little premium for that as well because it's foiled.
Oh, for
you know,
sure.
foiled insert. How many cards can you buy on the high street that have a foiled insert?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Right, so let's just pop this on. So we've got all them oranges and all the yellows.
Makes it pop, doesn't it, that orange?
Definitely does. And there we go.
Amazing. Gorgeous. We love that. It's very, very cute. I love it. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we have got some more goodies for you, which we think work really nicely with our Perfect Poetry, but of course you can use kind of anything. So first up, we have got Duo Design paper pads for you. Obviously, they come with 2 designs in each pad. They are fabulous. This one is our lovely ladies in handwritten letters. So if we flick, let's be sensible, flick one way like this, you'll see all of that design. Oh, you can actually see them both there. That's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
I've got the ladies the right way up and everything.
you've done this before.
I know, right? Absolutely gorgeous, this one. It's very kind of romantic. It's got, I don't know, it gives me like French vibes. I don't know
Yeah.
why, you know, just kind of scrapbooky, nostalgic feel. Really, really beautiful, that one. So these are all £8.99 through Diamond member, but they are also 3 for 2, and you can pick any 3 in that 3 for 2. You can go Christmassy, you can go every day, you can go 3 of the same one if you want to. Anything, so completely up to you. I do really like this one. It's our Festive Lights and Vintage Stripes. Some of them, you know, this, oh my gosh, how beautiful is that paper? So gorgeous, isn't it? Some of them are really quite simple patterns, like your stripes. Really, really simple, but they're going to be so useful. Oh, this one I love as well.
This is such a favourite.
One of my favourites for sure. Again, just those dotty, what they call delightful dots, so Radiant Roses and Delightful Dots, just those dots are going to be so useful. I mean, look at that. Chopping into that, doing a little bit matte and layering, you've got instant cards. You can see how these work together if you want them to. You don't have to, you can use them as individual papers. You are getting 4 of each design, so you can do a little bit of decoupage if you want to with some of those florals. You could split them up and make sure you use 2 backs and 2 fronts, and then nobody misses out. It's entirely up to you. This one is another really popular one. This is our Watercolour Dreams and Colour Fades, and you can see those kind of beautiful ombre backgrounds on the colour fades and all of those gorgeous, look at those, they're just like pieces of art, some of them. They're just amazing. Look at that ombre background.
That's so good.
That's the kind of background that you want to aspire to make with your ink pads, isn't it? It's just fabulous.
For sure, but never happens.
No, it's never that smooth. I think that's the thing, isn't it? You always want it to look completely flawless.
And that one.
So gorgeous. Perfect for matting and layering, die cutting as well. The die cut an absolute dream. You can use them for like kind of paper folding, that kind of thing. Anything. Next we have got another favourite of mine. This is our Starry Eyed and Celestial Skies. Oh my word, I can't get my words out. This one would go perfectly alongside our magazine gift, Starbound Wonder, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
That would work really well. You've got those beautiful moons, the suns, you've got the stars in there. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that one with all the star signs on as well. Just amazing. I just love all the different colours as well. You've got those really rich, deep jewel tones. Beautiful. This one, an absolute fave again.
Definitely.
This one is the Doodle Dots and Sketch Stripes. Love, love, love. It's just, they're just so useful. You can't believe how much you'll use them until you have them in your stash. If you've got anything like little books, topper favourites, decoupage toppers, anything that doesn't kind of come with coordinating cardstock, then these are perfect to just have in your stash, because you can just grab them, get all the ones out that you think are going to work, and then just kind of pull some pages out or open up your pad, just lay your designs on there so you can see what's going to work. This one is beautiful. I can't even believe we've still got this one in. This is the Golden Melodies and Handwritten Scripts. It's,
Very few of them.
I was going to say, it must be absolute dregs of that one now, because it's one of our older ones, and I know we've reprinted it a few times, but I think it is on its last few, and then it'll be gone forever, and then you will be sad. So 3 for 2 on your Duo Design paper pads. Next for you, we have got our colour block pads. Now, oh, there's post-it notes on here. Okay, Diamond deals on these ones.
Oh yes, they are, aren't they?
How exciting.
Oh,
Half price? As if they need to be half price. Because they're already only $7.99. That's amazing, isn't it? So here we have got for you our Brights on mats. We've got our Vintage on mats. But then you can also get your Brights on your silk and your Vintage on silk. Look how moody that is.
I know, it's gorgeous.
It's so
It looks
fabulous.
like metallic, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
just amazing. And the Brights one, I cannot believe how much I use this one.
Oh yes.
I was really quite surprised because it is vibrant, you know, it is really, really bright, but I use it so much. If you like making those kind of rainbow style cards, you've got all of those colours in here that you need. You do have your red, your orange, your yellow, your green, your blue, your indigo, your violet. You've got all of those tones running through there. If you got your colour wheel handbook yesterday, again, this one's just going to be so handy to have in your stash. And at £4, it's like a buy one get one free. Might as well get two.
I think you'll need two, won't you?
Oh, definitely. Especially if you want to do that, you want to have the matte and you want to have the silk. You can get them both for £8. It's just insane price, isn't it? So they're on your diamond deals. Oh, but it's only diamond members that can get that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you have to be this.
Get them for £2.98.
Yeah, 2 for 9. Is it 98? Yeah, 2 for 9.98 if you're not a diamond member, but you need to just be a diamond member. And then this one says no offer. Just the Christmas ones. Okay, so we have got these at $7.99, but they are in that promotion of 2 for 9.98, which is still an amazing price. You're obviously just saving that little bit more if you are a diamond member. This one is your Christmas classics. You've got that gorgeous gingerbread in there. You've got that rich burgundy. You've got your berry red. Look at that purple. You've got that navy. You've got that kind of frosty blue. You've got your holly green in there. And then you've got that hunter green. You've got that lovely kind of silvery grey. We've got black, essential. We've got, oh, I went past the cream really, really fast. Where's it gone? We've got a little like kind of ivory. There we go. And then you've got that kind of golden yellow as well. So that one is your classics. So again, you can get that in the silk. You can get it in the matte, whichever you prefer to use. And then we have our frosted Christmas. This one is, let me just show you there. Look, it doesn't look gorgeous. All them colours. It's just such a, I don't know, like kind of sugar plum.
Yeah.
Like Christmas with a little dusting of snow and sugar and
all things sweet.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you've got all of these kind of frosty tones in here. These are all the colours that I would probably put with silver. You know, if you're kind of doing your mattes and layers, these are your cooler tones. Look at that icy blue. You've got that really soft grey blue in there as well. You can create some really beautiful kind of ombre effects with this as well. You've got that steely blue. And then this one at the back. Oh, look at that one. Gorgeous. So again, you can get that one in your silk and you can get that in your matte. So they are 2 for £9.98 in your Christmas. But if you want the kind of non-Christmas, the vintage and the brights, you can get those for just £4 each if you are a diamond member. So perfect opportunity to stock up on those, isn't it? Okay, and then we've got some nesting dies for you, and then we're going to head back over to Rach. So nesting dies. Okay, we're going to look at the £14.99 ones first. These are any two for £24.98. We have got absolutely loads on the website. So if your dies are $14.99, any $14.99 dies, you can drop into that 2 for £24.98 multi-buy. So it saves you £5. We have got our straight edge nesting dies, inverted corner square. We have got our long decorative label. Probably better showing you from the back actually, because then you can see all the metal, because they are a big die still. You've got your fancy label. Look at those. We have got a fancy label. We have got I can't see this one. Rounded corner rectangles. There we go. We've got our fishtail banners. Love this one. I always forget we have this one.
I know. Yeah, it's a nice size.
Yeah, especially if you want to do like little tiny mini bunting.
Oh,
Look how
yeah.
cute that is. You get so many dies in some of these as well. That one's got 12 in. Now, obviously, it all depends on how much space like Stacey can kind of fit in when she's doing this one, doing them and like kind of laying them in. This one's got 8. This is your vintage label. Love that one. We've got our arch window. This one's got 10 in there. Look at that. Love it. I love how this one could be like a little tag as well. You could just punch a little hole in the top and have really cute little tags.
That's good. Yeah.
We've got our regular rectangles. This one has got 10 dies in there. And then we have got our hexagons, which again has got 12 in. Look how teeny tiny that one is. Do you want to do teeny tiny honeycombs? You can do that as well. Perfect for using with things like your Duo Design paper pads. If you want to kind of create that patchwork effect, your hexagon one is wonderful for that. And then we have our larger ones, which are $19.99. So again, any $19.99 dies across the website will drop into this any two for $34.98 multi-buy. And these ones get a bit fancier. And because they're fancier, they need to be a bit bigger. So you've got your lovely lace ovals. Look at those. I love these dies so much. They're so beautiful. And again, it unfortunately means we can't fit as many in as we would like because they are fancy. So you have got 5 in your ovals. Then we've got our squares. We managed to squeeze 6 into this one. Love the squares. They just add something a little bit extra, don't they? We have got our delicate diamonds. So this one, let me bring this in really close so you can see. It's going to punch out little diamonds in those frames, and then it does that kind of a debossed effect in the skinnier frames as well. So 7 dies in there. If I turn it around so you can see the make on the front, you can see the little die cuts in there. It's very, very cute. You have got your torn edge circles. Really useful as always. This one, I go to these ones so often. This is your scalloped and straight edge ovals. Look, let me turn it around so you can see. We do a scalloped and straight edge circles as well. I'm not sure if it's in stock. We've got a stitched edge. Well, it's a duo stitched edge, isn't it? So this one, what it does, it's got 2 rows of stitching. So it leaves you a stitch on the bit you cut into and the bit that's cut out. So you've got stitching everywhere. It's fabulous. Then we have got our rectangular lace. And we also have our duo stitched Baroque label. Fancy, fancy. I wasn't ready then, Jess. I'm ready now. Okay, that is all of our nesting dies there. Are there more on the website? Yeah. Jess doesn't want to put them all back, that's all. We can't lose us to the warehouse all day. We're very, very busy this week. Okay, we are going back to Rach for another demo.
Yeah, right. So I've picked out another page. This one is from our birthdays. Oh. So I've also got some of our nesting dies as well, and we're going to use our nesting dies to cut out our poem. So if you just mess around with all your different nesting dies, then you find
some of them are a little bit tighter. Yeah, they don't all fit the same poems either, do they? No. You just have to have a play around with them.
Yeah, definitely. But I think at least one of your nesting dies will fit each of the poems. So I'm just going to cut off the remainder of that because we're going to so we're using our scalloped and straight edge ovals for this, and I'm going to cut a little silver map for it as well at the same time. So let's just pop some of our purple tape on to make sure it stays nice and still. And then we will run it through our machine.
I have an update on the finished samples, by the way. Now, I think we can officially say that it's Hobbymaker's fault now because they put them on, they didn't put them on a pre-10 delivery. So they're coming between 11 and 12. So I think now we can officially blame Liam at Hobbymaker.
I love this.
Yeah? It's not our fault anymore.
Right. So we'll run that through and then we'll get making our card.
We do have some pictures on the website though, don't we, Jess?
Yeah.
In the gallery, on the hub. You can get some pics on there.
Right, so let's just take them 2 out. Move all our plates to one side. So we've got a nice little silver mat for this.
I love these dies so much.
And me. I know, I think the circles, the square,
circles and the ovals. Well, they're the two that you can't cut. Let's be honest.
I know, I think that's it, isn't it?
As skilled
you just
as
can't
we
cut
may
it,
be with scissors, we can't cut perfect ovals and circles.
Definitely. Right, so very carefully, I'm just going to take that purple tape off. And so now we've got ourselves a nice little topper for our card. So let's pop this on. I'm going to pop it on with some foam pads. So we're just going to stick some of our rectangles on. Making sure that we do put plenty on, because it is paper, it tends to like dip if you don't put as many on. So we'll make sure that we've got a full topper full of them. And just take these off. So I'm gonna work on a DL card blank for this card. And what I've already done, so there's our topper. What I've already done is from an A3 piece of paper card, I've folded it in half with my scoreboard, and then I've also cut it down. So this makes it just 2 notches below that 4.
Okay.
And then you'll get a nice little DL tent card.
Cute.
So let's bring in our trimmer and cut down our silver mirror. So we want that just 2 notches below that 4 as well. Let's make sure that we've cut it to the right size. Yep. And then this is from our foiled Matastic. I think it was still on the website when I had a look.
Okay.
But I just thought all that nice foil and all that.
Yeah, it worked
just
so
goes
well,
so
doesn't it?
well. So we're just going to cut that to just 3 3/4 inch, and then just take a little bit off the top as well. And then this should fit very nicely onto our silver mirror. So let's get this down. So I'm going to use some of my finger lift tape for this. And then we'll pop it onto the silver. Making sure that it's nice and straight. We've got a nice little edge going around our card. And then I'm going to pop this onto our card blank. And then we'll have a look at putting our topper on.
Claire's asking, she said, I've got a Gemini 2. I was just wondering what's the best configuration plates for die cutting. There is the book that you get in there. But to be honest, we just kind of throw them in, don't we? We are quite bad for it.
We are.
As long as we don't cut into things we shouldn't, because
then it's all right.
we get full on called out.
By Natalie.
She shouts at us.
Poor Natalie.
She does though, doesn't she?
She
Do you
gets very
remember with
annoyed.
the which one? It was the Gemporia one, wasn't it? And was it Bex that cut into the magnetic sheet or something like that?
Yeah, I think
and
she
you could
did.
just hear her shouting, "Who's cut into this?"
So now we've got new plates.
So now we've got new plates. But as long as we don't cut into anything we shouldn't, we do just kind of throw it in.
Just wing it a little
bit.
Right, so I'm going to pop this so it's off our card a little bit, just to add a little bit of difference. And then I'm going to use these nice big silver
Nice.
gems.
Big chunky ones.
Yeah. I think there is definitely a place for these. And I think something like this is. Right, so we're going to add 3 onto here. And I think I might add just 3 up here as well.
Nice.
Just then we've got all of that lovely silver just running through our card. So let's pop these ones that they're going
Michelle's
down.
just said, so how many magnets have been created? Yeah, I mean,
Quite
at
a
least,
lot.
we cut into the magnetic sheet.
Exactly.
We've got some lovely magnets.
Some nice decorative home pieces for our fridges.
Pop them in the fridge in the kitchen, couldn't we?
Perfect. Right, and there we go.
Oh, I love that. I like it's just like kind of off the edge. It looks really cool, doesn't it?
Add something a bit different.
Yeah,
to
but so simple.
Definitely.
And I think that's the beauty of these poetry parts, is that you can just do really simple cards with them. You can really jazz it up. You could make that same style of card if you don't have an oval die or any dies. You can just use your trimmer and cut it out with your scissors and or your scissors and do mats and layers that way. So you don't have to have all of the gear to make fabulous cards. Okay, we have some more things for you here. Let me grab everything. Oh, it's this again, Jess.
Oh.
Jess. I'm just going to put it...
I've made it more secure this time.
Have you? Because they were hanging off, I've just had to push them back on.
It was all right for 10 minutes.
It's all right when we're not live. That's when it's all right. Okay. Shall I do a quick Win It Weekly reminder as well before we get into that? So 5 lucky winners will win these amazing Floral Dreams stamp collection worth £24. You just need to answer our question correctly. How many words make up the world's longest poem? Is it A, 1.3 million? Is it B, 1.8 million? Or is it C, 2.2 million? Let us know what you think the answer is. And tomorrow, can you believe it's Friday already?
I know.
Tomorrow we will pick 5 lucky winners. I was thinking about it this morning because do you know when you just have a bit of a, oh, what date is it? Like, I knew it was Thursday, but I was like, what date is it? And I was like, I cannot believe it's the 9th of November already. It's just, it feels like Halloween was yesterday. I'm like, how are we already like so far through November? Okay, we have got our cute and cuddly stamps multi-buy. Oh my word, these are just the most adorable. Look at these. So we've got 3 stamp sets for you, saving £8, so £14.40 if you are a diamond member. Look at those little mices. I'm sorry, but this stamp on its own is worth £14.40. You have got all those little mice like doing a little dance with the maracas.
A little conga.
It is adorable, isn't it? Just look at them. They are so sweet. So you've got some sentiments on there as well. You've got say cheese, to my sweetheart, and have a nice day. Plus you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stamps on there that you can use to create like real focus points on your cards. You've got the little block of cheese as well, so you could use that to make some really cute backgrounds. You can get it on its own, £7.20 if you're a diamond member for that one. Next for you, oh look at him,
Little daddy bear.
and that one is so cute. So this is our bear hug. So you've got the little baby bear sleeping on mummy bear, daddy bear, granddad bear, whoever you want that to be. You've also got the super cute one there with the cake. That one would be great decoupage as well. You've got sending you big bear hugs. You're so berry special and party animal. You've got some Zeds, you've got some confetti, you've got stars, you've got party hat, you've got cupcakes, you've got paw prints. 11 stamps on that one. It is wonderful, isn't it? So if you get those two, £14.40. And then if you want to get the elephants as well, you get this one for free. So this is your Ellie Fantastic Fun. Struggled to say that then, I had to really think about that. Wishing you an unforgettable birthday and welcome little one. You've got the one with the balloon here as well, and then you've got that gorgeous little family of elephants. It's so sweet. You've got the little bow, so you could add that to make it a new girl or new boy baby card. You've got little florals, you've got hearts, you've got butterflies. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and this one down here, to an Ellie Fantastic friend. I missed that sentiment. Very, very cute, isn't it? So gorgeous. And what I love about these sets is that when Jen and Stacey have been kind of planning these and putting them together, they've made them, they're not too detailed. So if you want to colour these in with your craft markers, something a little bit chunkier, then you can do that. If you want to use your watercolour pencils, you want to use your brush markers, you want to use your ink pads, whatever colouring medium you want to use, they're going to be absolutely amazing to colour in. I love nothing more than just stamping and colouring.
Yeah,
it's the best, isn't it? It is the best. Now to work alongside those, we do we have both masks? Do we just have the balloon? Oh, we just got the balloons. That's okay. This is the Silhouette Balloons mask. I think we need to add this as like a core item, especially Stacey, if you're watching. We need this in our life all the time. I use this one on Hobby Maker on Tuesday with the Perfect Poetry because there's a birthday poem that says about cakes and balloons. So it's fantastic to use in the backgrounds with your inks. Look at that price. £3.15. Are you joking? What an incredible price. You've got 6 different balloons on there. You've got the little, I want to say shadows, but they're not shadows. They're like the shine, aren't they, that you get on the balloons. Yeah. So you can make them look really cool. Look how amazing they look when they're layered. I love them. Look at this. Look how cute that is. Absolutely gorgeous. You need this mask in your life, honestly. Stacey, I don't know how many we've got, but we need more if you're watching. We just love it, absolutely love it. So that is your Silhouette Balloons 5x5 mask, and it will work with so many of those birthday poems. And obviously you can colour change them to match whoever you're sending it to. So you can be really stereotypical here, but pink's for girls, blue for boys. But you can do anything, you know, any colour combination. You could even use your Versamark and heat emboss them and have metallic balloons if you want to. They're just,
that's a good
you
idea.
need. Okay, we're going to the shaky display. Okay. Prism ink pads. Any 5 for £4? No, any 5 for the price of 4. Retract that very quickly before anyone heard that. Any 5 for the price of 4. They are £2.99 each. There are 40. There are actually 48 to choose from, including the limited edition ones. So you can mix and match across any of the Prism ink pads. You can stock up on your faves. Maybe you're buying them in like dribs and drabs because you don't want to invest in the full set. Maybe you want to try them. This is the perfect opportunity. What is that price? The 4 price? Can I just quickly work it out? £2.99 times 4, is that right? £11.96 for 5. Divide that by 5. £2.39 each.
Oh wow, that's
Good price, isn't it? Really good price. I'm going to try and lift it up for you so you can see the bottom row. Sorry, Jess. There we go. They're the ones that are a bit precarious. Absolutely amazing. If you got your colour wheel yesterday and your colour wheel handbook, these are these are perfect to work alongside it. Especially in the handbook at the back, there is a colour wheel that's got all of the ink pads on, so it tells you where on the wheel all of our ink pads fit into. It's so clever, and honestly you'll have such a fun time mixing colour combinations together that you wouldn't ever dream would work. It's magical, honestly, it really is magical. You will love it. I'm going to move these now. I'm going to put them back because I don't trust them, Jess. I know you've secured them, but don't trust them. Okay, we're going to have another look at these gorgeous poetry pads before we head back over to Rachel for our final demonstration. So we'll start with birthdays this time. So you have got in each one of these pads 96 poems across 48 pages. So you've got 2 on each page, foiled in gold and foiled in silver. You've got different typography. You've got some that are a little bit more funky. You've got some that are a little bit more traditional. They're just wonderful. They really are. And that foiling is just sensational. And you can ink onto this. You saw Rachel do it with the finger daubers. You can create your own kind of backgrounds on here as well if you want to. You could just do like a watercolour wash. Anything like that, they're just going to look amazing. And that foil will resist and still shine through on all of those projects. So that's all of our gold ones. Let's move on to our silver as well. So no matter what you're using, whatever project you're making, you are sure to find a poem in here that is going to work for your project. Absolutely fantastic value. So they are available individually, so you can grab this for £9.99 if you would like just one. However, there is a multi-buy, so you can also grab your moments for just £13.49 if you are a Diamond member, which is just a bonkers price, isn't it? It really is. You've got kind of Just Because in there, you've got Belated Birthday in here, you have got Just Kind of Celebrate. They're just fabulous. I love that we've got so many different poems just to cover birthday. I think it's amazing.
And did Alan write all these?
This is moments, sorry, not birthdays. I don't know if Alan wrote them all or whether Jen wrote some as well, but they have been written here, which is amazing, isn't it? Oh, look at that one. Congratulations on your lovely new home, a place for you to make your own, a nest that's filled with love and laughter. Enjoy the start of this brand new chapter.
Aww.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. Love, love, love. They're just fab. They really are. You're just gonna love them. You're gonna absolutely love them. They were so popular on Tuesday at Hobby Maker. They were just crazy. We just couldn't, the stock was like, 10%, 15%, 25%. It was like, oh my gosh. It was crazy busy. So you can grab those for £13, £14.39. Right, we're going over to Rach. Last demo. What are we making?
So we're gonna go for a 7x7 card. and
Cute.
I've picked out this one for a new little baby from
Ah.
our Moments one. And if you cut these down so that they are A6, your mirror mats will fit onto them as well. So if you've got any from your little books or anything like that, then absolutely perfect
Yeah.
to work with these. So let's start by sticking this onto our mirror mat. So we're going in with our finger lift tape again. And then we're going to do a little bit of decorating with this. So you saw Anne-Marie show the cute and cuddly stamps. We're going to bring them in and decorate it a little bit. So we've got our elephants.
Oh, so cute.
They are so sweet.
Stacey has added the balloons to our core range of
Oh,
masks.
that's wonderful.
She's a good egg, isn't she?
She is. She's watching and she's listening. So on these, you get like little elements. So we've got little hearts and we've got our butterflies. We've got our little bows. And I think anything like small going around these, just to add a little bit of something different, a bit of colour, just makes it look so lovely. So let's just go in with our little hearts. And we'll add one there. And we've got that nice little flower going round as well.
Oh yeah, I love this one.
It's cute, isn't it? I'm hoping. Yeah, that will fit
Oh,
nice around
cute.
the corner. Just there. So let's go for our little bow just there. And then we're gonna bring in just add just little bits. And
Yeah.
same with this, like you could go absolutely crazy and cover the whole page with your little stamps if you wanted to, but I think just a little bit just to bring it out a bit of colour. So I'm going to go for our brush markers for this because they have got that fine end, and we're just going to go in and just add a little bit of colour to each little bit. Now when I pop the card all together, it's going to be like a purpley colour. So I'm brought out all of my purpley pinky shades for this. So I'm just going in for on them leaves.
Cute.
And just to add a little bit. So let's bring in our yellow just for the middle parts, and then we'll do our little greens as well for our leaves.
It's the beauty of these pens, isn't it, that you have got that super fine nib, so you
Yeah.
can do loads of little detail. You can do all your little lines and edges and things like that as well.
Definitely, like if you haven't got any stamps but you've got like some sort of pen, and you can always like make your own.
Yeah,
as
you can
well.
even like draw little hearts on and things like that. It's very cute.
Right, we'll go in these ones down there. I think with some of the stamps you could actually get away with using that thicker.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's just go over them so you don't see some little lines.
Guess it's a bit of a confidence thing as well, isn't it? You know, if you're
Yeah, for
maybe a bit
sure.
new to this, you don't want to go in with the brush nib yet. You want to take it easy and use the fine tip.
Yeah, definitely. You can have a little bit of shading. Let's bring in our darker purple down there. And then I think let's bring in, I think I'm going to do it with our darker one. So just with our darker one now, I'm just going to add some little lines just going around to frame it a little bit. And I think this sort of pen is absolutely perfect for that. So we'll just go around, just randomly add in. You could use little dots. I think seen like some cards with like little crosses on.
Yeah.
Anything, just
a little finishing touch, isn't it?
Definitely,
It looks very cute.
just make it your own. I think when we was doing our cards, on some of the combo dies as well, they've got like little flowers and little
Yeah.
hearts on as well. So if you've got any of
Yeah,
those,
like little extra embellishments.
definitely right. So we'll just do that last little line.
Look how much that's changed that.
It has,
Like
hasn't it?
only a little bit of extra work, but it's just completely transformed it, hasn't it?
Just gonna fill in these. Yeah, and like it's almost like that it's like printed on it. Like
Yeah.
You haven't even done
Like
anything
it's come
to
like
it.
that, yeah.
Right. There we go. So when you're happy with how your design is, we're going to now build up our cards. So we've got our 7x7 card blank, and I've brought in some of our Matte-tastic from our Frosted Christmas colour block pad. I just think that them colours in that pad, they just go so gorgeously together. So we're gonna, so as said before, we're gonna go for our like little purpley tones. So let's, before we pop it down on our card blank, let's stick these two together. So I've already cut these down. So our biggest layer is 6 3/4, and then this one is about 6.5 inches. Just so then we see a nice big border of that darker purple running around our card. So let's pop them on. And I've also brought in some of our ribbon as well. So I've been through our little stash and found some nice purple ribbon that matches all of our colours together. And just on the back, I'm just going to use some of our purple tape just to secure this. Let's just take that backing off, and then it's got a little bit of extra to stick down as well. So I'm just going to find the middle of our paper for this, and then so if I line it up, so we've got about just over 3.5 inches. So let's pop it just there, and we're going to wrap it round. We're going to do two wraps of our ribbon. So I'm going to cut it off at the back, just save it.
Yeah.
And then do another little line next to it. There we go. And then that's it. So now if I turn that over and just straighten them up, let's make ourselves a little bow just to go on the side here. And then we can pop our little poem onto our card as well. Right. I got some construction glue. No. Right, let's use some of our double-sided tape for that. So just add in a little bit. If you've got your construction glue at home, then I think that might be a little bit better to stick down.
I like a glue dot as well.
Yeah.
Glue dot's quite good for bows, yeah.
Right. So let's find some foam pads. I haven't quite bought enough in with me today.
Is there none in there?
There is. There's just the little ones. That's all right. We can add. So I think we need to stock back up on them. So we'll just add some foam pads to the back of our poem. So if you have got your bigger ones, they'll probably be a lot easier to put on. All right, and we'll just take off the backs of these now. And then we can pop it onto our card blank.
Very cute.
So just the last two up here. So just lining it up so it fits nicely on the side. And then let's just take the backing off this and add it to our card blank. So we've got that nice little white border going around that card to fit in nicely there. And there we go.
Gorgeous. It looks lovely on a 7x7, doesn't it? Just to
Does,
show like
yeah.
you can do different sizes. You don't just have to stick to, you know, maybe smaller cards or A5, you know, if that's what you're kind of thinking, you can mix and match. I just need to share these with you. I'm sorry I missed them off my thing. Sorry, Jess. But they're back in stock. We have got our layering masks for you. So we have got the honeycomb tiles, which is this one here, which looks sensational when that is done, and I love that you can use all of those individual layers separately if you want to as well. So £12 or £10.80 if you're a diamond member for that one. And then we also have our layering bee, which has got those, oh, and the florals, not just the bee, you get the flowers, which is so pretty. They do come with full instructions on the inside of the packaging as well. They're so easy to use, and you can also get them on an incredible multi-buy for just £18 if you're a diamond member. You can get both of those. Each one of those has got 4 masks in as well, so you're getting lots of masks for your money. They are amazing value, and they are back in stock. We were so sad when they went out of stock. It was like, oh,
we need these.
We need them. But they're back. Okay, that's everything from us today. I've definitely done everything on the list now. TV schedule. Natalie is at Hobbymaker today. She's on at 1, 4 and 6. At 1 o'clock, she's got brand new decoupage toppers. You're going to love them. At 4 o'clock, she's got back in stock layering masks. If you need some inspiration, some ideas, you can watch that show. And at 6 p.m, she's got some fabulous deals on the Moonlight Fairies collection. Next up though, tomorrow, listen to this, prepare for a dimensional card making journey with our new decoupage toppers. We will see you here. Is it me and Nat tomorrow? I can't remember.
I think it's Cat.
Oh, is it? Is it me and Kat or Kat and Nat? Keep scrolling.
Nat and Cat.
Oh, it's Nat and Kat. It's not me. I'll see you next week then. Thank you all so much for tuning in this morning, and make sure you tune in at 10 o'clock tomorrow.